So we built these hay feeders, they're slow hay feeders, and this will help the horses when the weather is bad, like raining and it's 35 degrees out, or thunderstorms or icy, or whatever the weather may be that you think might be a little bit dangerous or uncomfortable for your horses. So we decided to build these slow feeders because every time we throw hay in our walk-in, walk-out barn, they demolish it within even a half an hour to an hour, and then the rest of the night they're just standing here. So we do feed 3 times a day. We feed breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But this is great. So when either at night when it's really bad weather or just during the day when it's bad weather, you can feed them in a slow feeder. How we made this is they're 3 feet tall, and you can see there's legs at the bottom, so it keeps it above the ground a little bit. So they don't have to, so if there's water through here, if they pee in here, we got the feet on here. But it's 3 feet tall by 3 feet wide. And then what I did is I went online and bought these, they're shelving grates. They're for store shelving. And size actually was 36 by 72. But to ship it, they ship it in 2 36 by 36 grates, which actually worked out perfect. So you just take these grates, and what I did on the back of the boxes, which I have the pictures of the boxes, all the detail, but what we did was we put eye hooks on the back here, so that way I could just tie it with baling twine, and I tied it around the post here. That way if the horses monkey around, they won't pull it away from the post or move it since it is on concrete. And then I put a little jimmy rig and just hooked up a little hook up there, so when I'm in here by myself putting the hay in here, I could just take this hook and that'll hold up the grate for me while I'm getting the hay in here. The key is you always got to take the hay and throw it in here loose. So once you bust the bale open, kind of shake it up and make it loose. You don't have to go crazy, but just shake it up, make it loose, so it's easier for them to get it through the grates. So, and then what this size that we made here, it literally fits a bale and a half of hay. So you could get a lot of hay in here. My horses eat, I got 4 horses, and they eat about 3 to 4 bales a day, depending on the time of year. And so this is awesome. I got 3 bales inside the barn right now because I've got 2 of these. So I've got 1 there and then 1 there. So it just works out perfect for the horses. And the other nice thing is about the size is you could fit, literally 3 horses could fit around this, 1 on each side, 1 in the front, and they could eat the hay comfortably without there being bickering. With 4 of them, they'll be perfect. We could have 2 here and then 2 over here, so it'll work out really nice. And then the other good thing about having them 3 feet tall is I have horses that paw all the time. They want to climb into things, climb on things. So with it being 3 feet tall, well, I don't have to worry about them trying to climb in it. And my horses are tall enough that they should be able to get their chest up against here and then reach down once the hay starts going down. So that'll be easy enough for them. So what I did also is in the back, in the pictures you'll see, I put the wire which holds this grate on. So you don't need to make a lid for it. Some of them you have to make lids, but this you don't have to make a lid. So the wire will just hold that grate on the back. So on the front, what I did is we drilled holes at the bottom here, and I just took baling twine and tied a knot in it and to hold it in place, and then I strung it through the inside. So, and then before I filled up the hay, I pulled the baling twine and just threw it over the front of the feeder, so that way it's just ready for when I unhook it. So I know I can't unhook this with one hand, so I will see if I can. Okay, I can't. So after you unhook it, you just take and you pull this forward like that, and you push it on. It's so easy. And then you take your baling twine piece that you've got, and you just pull it out from under there, and then you take and you gotta make sure when you drill these holes they're a little bit bigger, so you could actually get the baling twine, because baling twine is sometimes hard to work with. So you take and you shove the baling twine through, and you pull it through, and then you make a knot like you did at the bottom right here. So, and then now your hay feeder, your slow feeder is secure, and you can see the horses can nibble right out of here. So, and then again, you just tie that in a knot, and on both sides, and then pull it through, and then you are done. That's it. This is awesome because, again, I have 3 bales of hay in here, and the horses could slowly eat their hay day and night for, the 3 bales, which my horses, they like eating, so hopefully, I don't know yet. This is the first time I've used this, so we'll see how long it takes for them to finish up 3 bales. So, but that's it. And again, the 3 feet height is a smart height because they can't get their feet in it. And then most horses, unless you got minis, what I would do is just go with your chest height of your horse. If your horse is, so tall, you want to make it as tall as you can because they should be able to, from where their neck hits, their chest and their neck comes down when you see them grazing, that should be about the height that they could do it so that you can make this, so that way they don't get their feet in it. But that's it, and I will get video later once they come in here to eat because they're already outside grazing right now. So, because it's a beautiful day. But that's it. Isn't that awesome? I love it. And here they are, eating their hay. Hi, kids. Stalkers. So you see, they're getting them, and it's going to take them time picking at it. I'll go by the girls who are in the shade. It'll be easier to see. There's Scrabble. Hi, Scrabble. How's Scotch? Come here, baby girl. Look, right here. See? This will keep them busy for hours. Isn't that nice? Some crumbs I fell on the floor. The hopscotch just cleaning up. You like those, huh? This is awesome. That'll keep you guys busy for hours and hours and hours. See? Slow feeding, grazing like they would naturally. Not gorging it all at once. So when the weather gets bad, they're safe and sound inside the barn, eating.